Hello again. Welcome back to the parent orientation here at Liberty Charter Academy. I'm Dr. Looney, and it is an absolute joy to be recording this for you. Now we're on to parent partnerships. I think that this is fitting for our last section because in surveying some of our parents, that's what gave me the idea to put this series of videos together. And I hope that you will find them ever so enlightening and ever so useful. Because we believe that parents are not just supporters on the sidelines. They're not the audience of watching their children grow up. They're not strangers to the school. We want parents to be the co-builders of the culture we're creating. One key way you can partner with us is through attendance and punctuality. When students arrive on time and are present each day, they can fully participate in the life of the school. Regular rhythms create stability and communicate to children that learning is valuable. Another is through communication. Each week you'll receive the Liberty Letter, and as I said in a previous video, this is a website. You can access it at any time. And you can also connect with us through our website and teacher emails. We want you to be informed, and we want to hear from you as well. Open communication strengthens trust and helps us work together in your child's formation. Finally, partnership means active involvement. We encourage parents to volunteer, support classroom life, and participate in our PTO opportunities. These aren't just tasks, they're ways of weaving yourselves into the fabric of our school so that our students see parents and teachers walking together. In short, this is a shared work. By partnering in attendance, communication, and involvement, parents and teachers together can shape an atmosphere where children can flourish in both knowledge and virtue. So, as I said toward the beginning there, being present matters. Consistent attendance allows students to stay on track, experience the full richness of our curriculum, and participate in the community we are building. When absences are frequent, students miss more than lessons. They miss conversations, they miss relationships, and they miss moments that can't be repeated. I had a teacher in high school who, when a student would say, "What did I miss?" Mr. Mullins would say, "Everything." And the older I get, the more I realize he was right. And to keep going there, punctuality is also important. Arriving on time communicates that learning is valuable, that we begin our day with purpose, that other people's time matters. In punctuality, we show respect. And it also helps students settle into routines, which gives them confidence and stability. If your child must be absent, we ask that you use the student absence form, which can be found both on the website and the Liberty Letter. On the Liberty Letter, it's toward the top, not just in the helpful links. This makes communication clear and efficient. We don't want to receive emails or notes. Please just use the student absence Google form. This ensures that both teachers and the office know how best to support your child. In short, attendance and punctuality aren't just rules, they are habits that train our students in responsibility and help them flourish as learners. So let's stay connected. As you can see from this screenshot from the Liberty Letter, that student absence form is right there on the top. On the Liberty Letter, we also have the Parent Student Handbook. This is sent out each week, but again, you can access it at any time. Strong schools, strong communities of any sort are built on strong communication. At Liberty, we want you to know always what's happening and how to stay connected. Each week, you'll receive an email about this letter, which is our central hub for announcements, schedules, and important links. It's also the best place to look for any updates. Our website also serves as a resource, giving you access to forums, curriculum overview, and other helpful information. And of course, teachers will be in touch directly by email to share classroom updates or to respond to any questions you may have. Our goal is to make communication clear, consistent, and open so that parents and teachers are walking in step as we guide our students together. And lastly, here, I do want to take a moment to plug our fabulous parent teacher organization, who, here on the very first day of the faculty coming together, provided an amazing 2+ days of breakfast. Um, but the PTO is here to help us ensure that a community is truly built between parents and teachers. By working with the PTO, you can help volunteer in school life, in car line, in lunches, in field trips, whatever you would like. You can also support the school and the teachers. So please reach out to our PTO and hopefully we can work through this to help build our community together. Now, as we move forward, there are some things I would like to point out. Kind of the quick start guide or the what you need to know right now as the year gets ready to begin. One of the very first things we need from every family is the student information sheet. Yes, it's long. It is a 12-section Google form, but it serves as one of our best early tools for communication and support. Like I said, it's long, but every section is essential. It gives us the information we need to serve your child well and to keep him or her safe. To kind of give an overview of what it includes basic student information along with family details and emergency contacts. It includes contact information so we can reach you quickly and reliably. It includes your child's grade level and siblings for any family connections. It includes transportation plans. For instance, whether your child rides the bus, comes by car, or carpools. In a similar vein, it tells us about any pickup allowances or restrictions so we know exactly who is and who is not permitted to take your child from school. It's a chance for you to communicate with us about health concerns and medication authorization, as well as an emergency medical consent statement, so we can respond with care in any situation if something arises and we need to rush your child to, say, a hospital, heaven forbid. This is an opportunity for you to give permission for photographs to be taken of your child or a media release clarifying how your child may be included in school publications and photos. It includes parent and student honor codes along with our computer and internet acceptable use policy and our personal device agreement, which sets standards for integrity and responsibility. Finally, on here, there's a parent input form giving you a voice to share insights about your child. Altogether, this form is not just paperwork. Although, like I said, it's a pretty big piece of paperwork, but it's a foundation for partnerships. By completing it, you ensure that we have accurate, thorough, and up to date information. It means your child is safer, our communication is clearer, and our community is stronger. So please, make completing the student information sheet a priority. It's one of the most important ways you can help us start strong. As we talk about food and lunches, at Liberty, students will have a set time each day for a morning snack and a lunch. Families may either send food from home or order through our foodie system. We will get another training video out about that soon. But our catering system partners with local vendors, CC's Pizza, Chick-fil-A's, Jersey Mike's, and Salsaritas. Orders are placed online and must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. each Thursday for the following week. If you need help setting up an account after the training goes out, just contact the office. Because we don't provide access to microwaves or refrigerators, we encourage families to send food that is simple, safe, and healthy. We also ask that parents avoid snacks that are high in sugar, since those can lead to energy crashes that make it difficult for students to focus and learn. Lunch will be eaten in classrooms. This will remain our norm even once we move into our permanent school building. This practice not only reduces wasted time, but also cultivates a sense of responsibility and cleanliness in students as they learn to care for their environment. Regarding allergies, we're not a nut free zone. We're not a nut free school since we can't fully police what comes in the building. However, going back, the student information sheet provides us with critical details about each child's allergies and severity. With this information, we can take appropriate steps to protect students, whether that means seating adjustments, classroom precautions, or awareness among teachers. If your child has an allergy, please be thorough on the form so we can ensure his or her safety while still allowing our students to enjoy their meals among their peers. Finally, a quick note on celebrations. These are an important part of building a joyful culture, but they need to be structured to protect instructional time. Celebrations take place during recess or lunch or on a designated school-wide day like before a break. For birthdays or class events, parents need to coordinate with teachers in advance. If your child has an early birthday, please contact the teacher as soon as possible. On our website, under Parents, there's a link to the faculty and staff. By clicking the teacher, you'll be prompted to email him or her. In all of these things, our goal is the same: to provide healthy, safe, and joyful experiences around food that support our students' growth. Because really, at the table, isn't that where culture is made? Just a quick reminder about our uniforms. Um, our uniforms are designed to be simple, modest, and purposeful. Students wear red, white, or navy collared shirts. We're going to be adding black to match our house system with the Liberty logo, and solid navy or khaki bottoms, shorts, pants, skirts, jumpers, things of that nature. Athletic shorts, leggings, sweatpants, and joggers are not part of the uniform. For PE, there is no uniform change required. Students will stay in their school uniforms, but should probably bring an extra pair of shoes that allow for safe movement. On designated official uniform days, which will coincide with our monthly family assemblies, students need to follow the full official uniform policy found in the family or the parent student handbook. We will also have spirit days when students may wear blue jeans as long as they're also wearing some form of Liberty shirt. For the classroom, students may wear solid red, white, or navy sweaters, vests, or non-hooded sweatshirts over their collared shirts. Outerwear for the playground may be any color or style appropriate to the weather. Uniform pieces can be purchased through our approved vendors, which are listed on our school website under Parents, Information and Links, Uniform Vendors. These links provide direct access to the items with the Liberty Charter Academy logo. In short, and as a reminder, the uniform helps reduce stress, supports school identity, and makes morning easy for families, or easier at least. Our goal is that students come ready to learn with their focus on the work of the mind and the habits of character. Security. Just to talk a little bit about our temporary location first at the church on 68. No one will be allowed into the church or later at the permanent location of the school without a background check and an ID on file. Faculty and church personnel will be monitoring the doors and hallways regularly, and all exterior doors remain locked and checked each day. And by an ID on file, just to go back there, I do mean some form of a badge. While we do not have a school resource officer on site, we have formed a close partnership with the High Point Police Department and maintain a standing relationship with Greensboro Police as well. We have detailed safety plans for a range of emergencies, bomb threats, fire, severe weather, and lockdowns. These will be taught to students in an age appropriate way, practiced according to state requirements, and posted visibly in each classroom. Our faculty and staff are also trained in emergency procedures, and we have clear medical readiness protocols in place, including all of our teachers recently having completed a training in first aid, which extends to basic first aid, AED, and CPR. When drills are required beyond the monthly fire drill, we will communicate with families in advance, and on the day of the drill, we'll send a notice just before it occurs. That way, you're never caught off guard by rumors, and your children are prepared without anxiety. It's important to note that the temporary campus has hosted several charter schools over the years, and there have been no incidents. We intend to maintain that record by being vigilant and prepared. Above all, while we take safety seriously, we're not going to create a culture of fear. Our goal is to keep children safe while allowing them to learn and grow in an environment marked by joy, trust, and peace of mind. We do want our families to feel that this is more than a school. We want them to know that this is a community. So, to begin, here was an idea from our PTO. On the first day of school, we invite all parents, but especially those who have children coming to school for the first time, to join us for a bit of a boohoo breakfast. We know that dropping off a child for the first time can be bittersweet. So, this is a chance to share coffee, meet other parents, and start building relationships in a supportive way. Throughout the year, we will hold monthly family assemblies. These will be times when students gather for celebration, recognition, and encouragement, and parents are warmly invited to join us. You'll hear students recite, sing, and share in ways that connect learning to community. While these are bigger assemblies throughout the year, parents are invited to attend our daily convocations, which start promptly at 8 o'clock and only run for 10 minutes. And on a lighter note, we have created faculty favorite sheets. These give families a fun way to know their teachers a little bit better. Favorite colors, treats, and small things that help build connections. It's a simple tradition that makes it easier to encourage and to bless the faculty who work so hard with our children. Together, these pieces, big and small, remind us that Liberty Charter Academy is a place where belonging matters. Parents, students, and teachers alike are part of one community, sharing the work of learning and character. So, when needed, tutoring will be available to provide additional support. We will share more details about how this will be offered as the school year begins, but our goal is to ensure that every student has the help that he or she needs to grow and succeed. Homework is designed to be relevant, purposeful, and reasonable. It should be review material already taught in class, should be free of unnecessary busy work, and completed without reliance on electronic devices. Our handbook outlines specific time frames. For example, about 20 minutes in first grade, 50 minutes in fourth, and 90 minutes in middle school. We also encourage families to establish a healthy rhythm for learning at home. One of the best practices we recommend is that homework be completed by 6 p.m. This ensures that evenings are preserved for family time, rest, and recreation. Communication is important in this partnership. Teachers will update grade books weekly and will respond to parent messages within 24 hours whenever possible. At the same time, we ask that communication respect the family rhythms for our faculty as well. So they're not expected to respond after 6 p.m. In short, academic support and homework are not meant to be a burden, but a way for students to practice responsibility and for families and teachers to walk together in the formation of their children. Before we close, I'd like to briefly address some additional concerns that parents have raised. First, when it comes to phones for students, a reminder, students will not carry phones during the school day. However, if a child needs to reach home, he or she will always have access to a school phone to make that call. And if you need to get in touch, we do have a phone number that's listed on our website. Regarding our playgrounds and facilities updates, we anticipate the playground being completed around November. And as with other facilities updates, we will share progress and renderings with you through the Liberty Letter so you're always informed. Related to that, many of you have asked about the design plans for the permanent school building. As construction moves forward, we will provide updates and share visuals when they're available. I really should take some pictures for you. It's been amazing to see the work. And you can see how the vision is becoming reality. For our kindergarten families, we know the first day of school can be especially significant. Beyond the boohoo breakfast, we're planning something special to mark this important milestone. Um, you'll get a few more details here pretty soon. Finally, some of you have asked how we're going to keep the learning joyful. We are a school of order and excellence, but also of joy. Our students will sing, recite, and move. They will learn through chants, songs, embodied activities, and outside experiences. Our goal is that your children not only gain knowledge, but also delight in the process of learning. These are just a few of the questions you've asked, and I want to thank you for raising them. They remind us that we are building Liberty Charter Academy together as a community where clarity, trust, and joy are central. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me or your teachers directly. Thank you. Thank you for being part of this community, and have a beautiful day.